So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we've got plenty of boot space. Along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further, and then you can increase it further again by lifting and, if you wish to, removing these two tray sections. They can also be used to divide the boot up into different levels. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge, and over on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for the car. They're 83,236. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change information that's displayed there by using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of trip computer and car information. And the buttons in question are over on the right hand side of the steering wheel just here. We then have stereo controls surrounding that, and over on the right hand side we have the phone controls and cruise control and speed limiter as well. Over in the centre you'll find the main touchscreen for the car, so this is where you can access your satellite navigation. Really nice clear colour system, very easy to use. As I say, it's all touchscreen, so you have various options down the sides here, including menu of course, and from there you can enter a destination and go wherever you wish to go using the sat nav. When it comes to your radio, we have DAB, FM and AM radio. If you listen to your own music, you can do. We've got the CD player and auxiliary input. This car's also got USB input, and you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio once you've paired your phone, which is done by hitting the phone button, then connect, and then just pair a new device and follow the instructions on screen from there. On top of all of that, if I put the car into reverse, you'll see we've got a 360 parking camera. So reversing camera here, and then bird's eye view image exactly where the car is parked right now as well. And it goes a couple of steps beyond that. If you press the camera button, you get a front facing camera and that bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So very easy to park with all of these cameras. Working our way down, we have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, this button turns your air conditioning off or back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of both the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. You can override that manually whenever you wish to and put it back on your own settings here. Below that we have a 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake with auto hold function, a 6-speed manual gearbox as well, and a full-size panoramic glass roof. There's a button up here. If you give that a push, the roof will open all the way to the back of the rear seat, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.